Good morning. We are off to the mainland this morning. We're heading to Jasper. We have an overnight on the way, so we're not burning ourselves out to get there. And we're actually going to stop and meet one of our members, Jessica, in Chilliwack, which I'm so excited about. We have a little hiccup on the way in that we got here just after 8 to get the 9 o'clock ferry, but the 9 o'clock ferry is full, so we're going to be on the 10 o'clock ferry. You can just see how busy it is. When I booked this back in January, I booked it for the day after Labor Day when I thought all the kids would be back at school, but I think like with COVID and everything, they're sending the kids back to school on the Thursday instead of the Tuesday, so people are still kind of getting home, and you know, everything's just so different this year. So yeah, so we're just, you know, a little hour delayed on the ferries to start, which is okay. We're on the mainland. I didn't do video getting on the ferry because I was on the phone when I got on the ferry. I was talking to my dear friend Shannon, who we stayed with when we were in California in January. And we talk like almost every day, so I didn't want to get off the phone when I was talking to her to video getting on the ferry. It was good to catch up with her. But also today here, there's some fires in Washington right now, and so the air quality is really poor. There's a lot of smoke in the air, so it's better here on the mainland in Vancouver than it was in Victoria, but we're hoping it clears up more and more. So right now we're off to Chilliwack to meet up with Jessica, who's a member of our community, to have some lunch. We had such a good lunch.
Oh my gosh.
Where was it?
Thank you, Jess. Awesome.
It was so nice to meet Jessica, and I can't believe I get really distracted in the kind of regulations around COVID, and it gets me kind of, Trinity says it gets me wound up. But I forgot to take pictures and video of the food. Tim, I so regret this. Maybe I'm gonna have to get Jessica to go in and take some photos, but those donuts.
They were good.
The donuts were insane. They had a Homer donut, which looked just like the donuts from The Simpsons. So maybe I will get Jess to go in and take some photos for us, because they were amazing.
We could maybe stop on the way back.
Oh, we could stop on the way back. That's
Grab
a good
a donut.
idea. Okay. Hey, so we're coming into Merritt and to rest for the night, which is really unlike us, isn't it?
I'm liking the new style.
I know. Normally we really push it and go for really long rides and push ourselves to drive for 12 hours, and today we had a rest stop in the middle. Well, we had a stop for lunch and then a stop to rest before we get to Jasper, which is great because I'm actually tired already. I mean, by the time you get to your vacation, you're tired already, so we're really taking it vacation style, and we're resting in a small town called Merritt. And it looks dry here, really dry. And we're used to being on the island where the air, you know, there's water all around us, and the air is very moist. What's the right word for it?
Humid.
Well, it's not humid, but
No, it's not humid.
it's not humid.
Comfortable. This is very dry.
There's a high degree of moisture in the air where we live, so it's very hard for us to get used to on the mainland. Anyway, we're looking forward to just resting before we continue our journey tomorrow. Jasper this morning, but first we're taking a little detour to Lookout Point in Kamloops, which is an hour from Merritt, where we left from this morning, to Kamloops Lake Lookout Point. And the scenery here off the beaten path is just incredible so far. It's so unique. It's cold. I'm wearing my ski vest, my winter vest this morning, because it's 1 degree Celsius this morning, just a little bit above freezing. It's probably a little warmer now, but definitely cool. So the highs and lows are quite incredible. It's going up to 25 today, and then in the evenings it's going down to freezing. So huge variations in temperature. Something. Want to say good morning, Tim?
Good morning.
Anything else you want to add?
It's not that cold.
Tim's in a t-shirt. But also, you're sitting on the sunny side of the car.
Not right now.
Okay, well. Anyway, so we're going to this lookout point and we're very excited about it. Great location for breakfast. We had such a yummy breakfast.
Great big moving truck.
We won't show you because it's kind of gross. The cookie crumbs are all in the yogurt container now. I made these really delicious breakfast cookies. I'll put a link. Roasted Root does these Morning Glory bread, which I make all the time, muffins and cookies. So I made the cookies for the road, which were so good. And we're sitting here in front of Kamloops Lake Lookout Point, just soaking up the sun and eating the cookies and dipping them in plain yogurt. It's so good.
Really yummy.
This is the life, Tim. So it's 2:30 and that's our first solid view of the Rockies. Pretty incredible, huh?
I think that's Mount Robson.
Beautiful.
I gotta say about this trip so far, the only spot I'm not really thrilled with is that 1 hour window when you get off the ferry and just that flat land around just outside of Vancouver. But other than that, the trip, we woke up on Vancouver Island in the Pacific Ocean, and we've driven all the way to the Rockies. We're going to cross over into Alberta here, so that means we've gone all the way across British Columbia, and now we get to see this.
It's absolutely stunning, and it's hot now. It's so hot. We just crossed the border and it's 3:30 p.m. but actually it's 4:30 now, we believe, because we skip an hour ahead as we move across the country, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, it's 4:30.
So there's no cell service here, so once we get into Jasper proper, we will look up our campsite and
That'd be good.
go get set up our tent. selfie.
Yeah, I've seen my first bear and my first moose all in one half hour.
Tim's in wildlife heaven.
Oh my goodness, am I ever. Holy cow. No cows, in fact.
No cows, but a moose.
Big male moose. Oh my goodness. I've never seen a moose before. I don't think I've ever seen a moose. No, I've never seen a moose before.
Me neither.
We've seen elk, deer, never seen caribou either.
Okay, so
we have a few things I'd like to see, but
we keep saying what we want to see, and then it shows up.
On the way up here, I wanted to see a bear.
We're feeling like magic manifestors right now.
So we saw the bear, mama bear and a baby bear.
We even said what we wanted to have for lunch, and then it showed up on the side of the road. And honestly, she seemed like she hadn't been there for very long. So it was really kind of weird.
But yes, I'm in heaven in Jasper. Thank you.
Yeah, Tim's very happy.
And we've only been here 3 hours.
We just got here, so yeah.
We set up camp and immediately jumped in the car.
Tim didn't even let me lie down for a minute and relax.
You can sleep tonight, which is coming really soon.
Yeah, so we'll show you our cozy little setup when we get our jammies on.
You might want to do that in the morning because it's going to be pitch black.
I'm not showing anybody my morning face. We'll put a flashlight on.
Okay.
Are you cozy?
Do we have to have this on all night? Because this is going to get too hot.
It's not going to get too hot.
It's going to get too warm.
It's nice.
I'm already sweating.
You are sweating. How are you so hot? It's cold. It's cold outside.
It's really not.
How are you so warm?
It's not even freezing yet.
My side's cold. Why is my side so cold?
Stay on your side then. You frigid.
Good night.